Hello, Chris. You've been working with Accounting for Growth for a while now. Just wanted to find out what made you choose us in the first place.
Yeah, sure. We've used telemarketing companies before for our accounting services, and we've not had an awful lot of joy with them. When we spoke to you, it was clear that you're a different sort of firm. You were very focused on the type of clients that we were looking for, and you took on board what we were asking for, rather than just shoving us vast quantities of prospects that we weren't particularly interested in, or lots and lots of contacts. It was very much about the quality of client, or the type of client that we were looking for. So that was a different sort of approach. I tend to think of telemarketing companies more like recruitment agencies, and most accountants watching this will probably have the same sort of view of them as I do, which is that they just throw every CV they've got at you, and you're supposed to sift through them. Telemarketing companies tend to be the same, or our experience of them is that they'll just put lots and lots of prospects your way, most of which are not the sort of people you're looking for. But Accounting for Growth, very much at the very beginning of the relationship, we said what we were looking for, and they definitely took that on board. So we went from there.
Excellent. Now we've finished the trial campaign, has Accounting for Growth delivered?
Yeah, absolutely. At the beginning of the campaign, I think it's obviously your normal practice to set a revenue target for us,
Sure.
which obviously we look at and think, yeah, of course, that's going to happen. And I'll tell you the numbers in case you've forgotten them. In our case, it was in the first year you were going to generate £28,000 of new recurring fees for us. Well, the year's just ended. I think it was just coming to an end, and we've generated 55
Great.
so far of decent clients, the type of clients that we were looking for.
Excellent.
So yeah, I mean, we almost exactly double what the prediction was or the target was. So yeah, on that basis, we can't moan. It's been exactly what we would be looking for. In terms of cost effectiveness, because as accountants watching this will know, it's not just about revenue; it's about profit.
Sure.
In terms of basically every pound we spent with you, I think overall we've generated something like £4.10 income back. So I won't do the percentages because I'm not great at maths, but it's like 300% return or 3 to 1, or however you want to look at it. So yeah, we're absolutely delighted with that.
Brilliant. Okay. Why do you think it has worked?
I think fundamentally it was, or it's been that you took on board and you've taken on board what we wanted to present as accountants. What is it? What was special about us? What was different? And that's obviously come across during the telemarketing, the actual telephone calls. You know, you actually presented what we wanted you to present, if that makes sense. You know, you took on board what was interesting about what we wanted you to say, and you said it. Right. And obviously over time it's been honed and crafted a bit. And so we are really being put in front of people who are our type of clients. We don't get them all.
Sure.
Most of the ones we want we probably get. Some of them we don't want. You know, some of them are, say nice things during telephone interviews, but the reality is slightly different. But in general, we are seeing the type of clients that we would want as clients, and it's because I think what's being said at the initial telephone call is what we agreed at the beginning.
Great.
So it's not about the numbers of meetings, it's about the quality of those meetings or the quality of the client that we're seeing.
Great, great. What would you say to accountants who would say telemarketing doesn't work?
Until a year ago, I'd say, yeah, absolutely right, it doesn't work, it's a load of rubbish. Because that is the experience of most of us.
Right.
You know, as I say, most of us, it is like recruitment agencies. It's just a numbers game, and we have to trawl through a heap of absolute rubbish to find the occasional good one. With Accounting for Growth, it has not been like that, categorically not. We have seen decent client after decent client. Yeah, a few dodgy ones, but we expect that.
Sure.
Okay. And I certainly think at the beginning of the relationship, you were absolutely open and honest and said, you know, you should not be expecting to see more than 1 in 3 will be the type you'd be looking for. And I thought, well, because of our parameters that we set up, probably more like 1 in 4 or 1 in 5, which is about right actually. I mean, it has worked out. But you know, because we understood that at the beginning, and it was out and open, and it wasn't, you know, you're going to get every single client you see. They're all going to be perfect. It was all understood that that's not going to be the case.
Sure.
But the ones we have converted, the ones we've seen, have been just the perfect sort of clients for us. So I categorically and unhesitatingly recommend Accounting for Growth to any accountant or any other business, I guess, who wants to get more of the type of clients they want, whatever their parameters are. I think the fact is, Accounting for Growth, take that on board, create a script that works for you, and use it. and I think it is very much a bespoke. Is it bespoke? Is that the word? Yeah, sort of personal service. You're taking on board what I said and using that. So yeah, absolutely, unhesitatingly recommend you.
That's great. Thanks very much, Chris.
No problem. Come on, money then.